On this video, I'm going to talk about when to ask for help. It's going to get personal. Hey, what's going on? My name is Ruslan, hip-hop artist, creative entrepreneur. This channel exists to encourage, empower, inspire people to live out God's dream. I run a boutique label called kingsdreament.com, and man, I've been having a blast on YouTube the past couple weeks doing this series on CHH and culture and society and having some special guests on and all that kind of stuff. So it's been super dope. But today's video is going to be a little different. If you're here looking for like the 3 steps on how to figure out if you're having an emotional crisis or something like that, that's not what this video is going to be about. It's going to be personal. I'm going to be a bit vulnerable with you guys, but I think you will find it valuable. Now, if you're watching this video and you're going to comment, we ask that everybody watches at least the majority of the video before you comment. We want to get rid of that weird YouTube toxic culture, and we're going to be looking at that comment section, or I'm going to be looking at that comment section to make sure that's not what's happening. So I've been going through this series. It's been super dope, and I wanted to talk today about when you know you got to ask for help. And past couple weeks, I've been doing this class at my church. This is my second time taking it. The class is called Men Skills. It's basically a combination of like really rich, deep theological content mixed with some group therapy, mixed with some just amazing prayer time. And it's called Men Skills, and it's dope. So I did it the first time in 2016, right as I was working on my album Americana. Just finished it again. It's a 13-week course. Found it, I believe, out of Calvary Chapel out here in Encinitas. So if you could ever take the class, there's a women's skills, there's a men's skills. It's really dope. I encourage you taking it. Now, every time I take this class, I discover how much trauma that I have from my youth that I need to unpack and kind of go through, and how those things really do affect who I am today in terms of being able to be more vulnerable in certain relationships, in terms of being able to connect interpersonally. I was also an only child. I was also raised as an immigrant, a refugee. So there's a lot of stuff from my childhood that I need to deal with. And so today was the day that, in light of taking this men's skills class, I was leaving church today, and I was like, yo, based on the message and based on everything I've been going through, it switched to, I made the decision that, look, I need to get some therapy. I need to really take this thing seriously. And thankfully, I found out that my insurance actually offers therapy. And I called right after church. They were closed, but I'm going to call tomorrow. And I made the decision to switch. I got to get some therapy. I got to get some help. And that's okay. And then subsequently, I found out that it is May, which is the Mental Health Awareness Month. I went on my homie Tadashi's Instagram, and I was like, yo, that's super dope that in light of all this, that I'm like finally at a place where I'm asking to get some help. Now, granted, I've read the Bible cover to cover. I've been in amazing discipleship groups. I've been in all kinds of different ways of healing, and this men's skills thing really is something that was great for me, but I discovered in it that I really do need to, I guess, seek some professional help in some different areas. And that's not to say that I'm like some terrible human or whatever, or that I'm dealing with some gnarly depression. I just know that there are things that I need to unpack and I'll work through. So I say all that to say that that's where I'm currently at, and I just wanted to be vulnerable about that, but I also wanted to dig deep on the passage that my pastor read about in Exodus today. And the passage is Exodus 33:12. This is not me identifying as the Messiah-like figure in scripture. Like we always do that, right? We always read David and Goliath and we're like, we're David and the enemy's Goliath. And so this isn't me identifying as like a Moses type of figure, though I really do relate to where he's kind of coming from and where I guess I'm at in terms of being in a similar place. And so I'm going to read this scripture to you guys, and I just wanted to give that fair warning, you know, that's not my heart, but at the end of the day, I relate to it. So check it out. Exodus 33:12, verse 12 to 14. Moses said to the Lord, "You have been telling me, lead these people, but you have not let me know whom you will send with me. I need some help, Lord. You have said, I know you by name, and you have found favor with me. If you are pleased with me, teach me your ways, so I may know you and continue to find favor with you. Remember that this nation is your people." The Lord replied, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." Exodus 33:12 through 14. Beautiful passage, beautiful passage. Now, this is where I'm at, just so you guys know. I have a heart to reach people. I have a heart to use this platform of YouTube and music to reach people, to encourage, empower, inspire people to live out God's best for their life. That's just kind of like my mission statement, if you will, in life. And so lately what's been happening is I've been doing these series on CHH. I've been speaking to more faith-based topics. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm hoping to speak to people that are far from God, unchurched people. My music's kind of been that. But lately I've made this switch. And that's what I've been talking to. I've been talking to people who are in the CHH community. And that's dope. Loom Hip Hop called me one of the new OGs of CHH, of Christian rap. And so I figure, hey man, if I have influence, if people look up to me, if my opinion matters on Fan Love Friday, I'm going to stir this thing and lead this thing in the direction I think it should go and help people find freedom and liberty and all those things. And so in the process of that, I'll be honest with you guys, reading some of the comments, pressing into this space, it's not something that I would naturally want to do. It's kind of the intersection of seeing a problem and seeing a need, and my people in my life telling me like, man, like, look, you're finding favor in this area, you should lead it. But I do feel like Moses with these people that are like, yo, they're kicking and screaming. They don't want to leave their bondage in Egypt, the slavery mentality, the rules that they've been under. And I feel like sometimes we're trying to leave and go into a different direction in terms of being a CHH community, and people still want to be stuck in their legalism. They still want to be stuck in some of their toxic ways. And I identify with this, right? Like I identify with feeling this way, that I see this vision and I see God raising up a generation of creatives, raising up people that is going to just impact culture and help make his name be known, but they're not ready to give up their slavery. They're not ready to give up their bondage. And that could be troublesome. And so, going through some of these comments, and the majority of the comments are positive by and large. But I just, that's just kind of where I'm at. And so I've, in a way, been asking like, God, like, who are you going to send to help me with the videos? And who are you going to tell me to help me with the music? And God sent Moses, Aaron, and I'm praying, I'm believing for an Aaron. I want some help. You know what I'm saying? At least to moderate some of the comments, because I want that to be a safe space. I want people from different views, different theological backgrounds, different positions, people that are far from God, people that are unchurched, when they stumble across this stuff, I want that to be a safe space where they don't jump into the comment section and go crazy. And I have like a wild vision in terms of conferences, festivals, documentaries, and I'm going to jump into a documentary probably later this month that'll be pretty controversial. But I say all that to say that, look, I need help. Like, I need your guys' help. And there's 3 ways that I need your guys' help. I'm about to drop a brand new album May 31st called Indie Jones 3. A lot of you guys are checking me out. I'm grateful for you. Maybe you haven't even heard my music. I'm asking you guys to get behind this record in these 3 ways. The first way, very simple, just check out the music. Like if you rocking with me, just check out the music. Later today, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard, we're dropping the first video. It's the intro from Indie Jones 3. I'm gonna put it up here. It's in the description below. Let me show you the graphic. Boom, right there. Indie Jones 3 premiere. In the comment, just go there, hit reminder, set reminder. That helps me out a ton, because if you guys all go join the live premiere with me and hop in the chat, we chop it up. Super dope. My man Where's Lugo will be in there, who directed the video. If we all get people in there and we watch it live and we share it, that's going to help it rank. So that's the first way you can support, man. And just check out the music. There'll be another single coming Friday. Pre-save it on iTunes. Listen to it. Just check out the music. That's the first way. The second way is, man, pre-order the album. Pre-order the album. It's available on iTunes, the digital copy. It's available with a merch bundle on kingsdreament.com/store. Also in the description below. Pre-order the album. It really helps as an independent artist when people get behind the music. The merch is fire. Like, look at the merch. It's really cool stuff. Like, it's really dope. So pre-order the album if you can pre-order it. Also, if you pre-order it, you will get it instantly. That's right. You'll get the album instantly. It doesn't come out till May 31st. You get the full album early. If you pre-order it on iTunes or Google Play or one of those platforms, send me a screenshot on Instagram. Show you my Instagram handle. Boom, right there. Send me a screenshot on Instagram. I'll DM you back the link. I read every DM. I answer every DM, by the way, in case you didn't know. So the third way, which is really, I think, the dopest way, is consider becoming a patron. Consider becoming a patron. Again, we want to do so much with the things we're doing here at King's Dream Entertainment. Festivals, conferences, documentaries, more music, more artists, improving the equipment, the lighting, traveling, all these different things, right? that signing up for Patreon, the $9 tier, boom, they already got the album on Patreon. The $24 tier, they're going to get the merch bundle. They're going to get access to future courses. They're going to get access to all kinds of stuff that we're doing here. And a weekly Zoom call tonight. I actually did my Zoom call with the Patreon. We get to chop it up about whatever you guys want to chop it up about. They get to cut the line for Fan Love Friday, get their music heard. And it's just an overall way for me to build a super dope community that's about living out God's dream for their life. And they get access, and in exchange, they get some super dope perks, man. So listen, I need your help. All right, I'm being honest, I'm being vulnerable. I need your help. I'm getting help for the issues that I got to work through whatever it is that I'm gonna be dealing with in terms of this new season, just making sure that I'm a whole person, like consistently well-rounded. And so that's where I'm at, man. And I want to hear from you guys in this comment section, and hopefully you guys watch the full video before you leave a comment, of course. What are some areas do you feel like that you need help in? And have you asked for help? Because I'm asking. Matthew 7:7, Jesus says, knock and it will be open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you will be given. So have you asked for help in areas that you need help in? Maybe it's financial. Maybe you do need to go to therapy. Maybe it's just finding community and getting in a Bible study of just fellow like-minded believers. I want to hear from you guys in the comments section. Again, look in that description. Set your reminders for the video. Pre-order Indy Jones 3 if you can. And if you really rocking with me, man, consider joining the Patreon community. I promise you it's worth every penny. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Peace.